It's a day to remember indeed. 11 out of 66 is where we're at right before people begin to gather at the Lishman Underground home for a round room to discuss what matters, who we are, what we're working on, where we are collaborating or could collaborate but just didn't know that we could because we haven't known who's who and who's doing what. So that's the intention for this morning. Before we go back over to Soul's Path, I'm gonna put this on just because it's very cold and I am getting the cake that Vivian made, a pineapple deliciousness. So, there we are. I'm warmed up now, and that is exactly what happens when we actually work together instead of trying to do everything on our own. So I wanted to just make this message while I got things ready for people to come and to experience what it means to be real without an agenda specifically, though with the prompt that Father Goose, that Bill Lishman wrote the book by that name that inspired the movie Fly Away Home. And what I want is for us to really see how he was training the birds in a migration pattern outward, whereas we are being called on a migration pattern inward. And so the overlap and the parallel is very significant. And so I look forward to seeing who shows today and hearing the contributions and to giving everyone an opportunity to share their piece without it interfering with our piece or theirs either in the process. For sometimes it's the expression of that which has been held inside that creates the dis-ease or disharmony that ultimately needs to be worked out because it's in a chaotic state, because it doesn't want to be in a contracted, constricted, confined state. So really looking forward to today, keeping this message short and sweet, and simply want to encourage you to really think about who you wish to be remembered as. Who do you want people to remember you to have been? And what are you doing to contribute to that outcome? I remind you the word outcome says come out of your bubble, the comfort zone of where you've known, in order to step into shared space so that together we can create with grace.